Good evening, everyone. This is Kenny V Gaming, and this is going to be my walkthrough of a game I've been wanting to stream for a while now. This is Dredge. It's a calm little fishing game. Until it's not. So I'm going to be starting a new save file. Job listing. Angler wanted. Oh my god, he liked me for real. I'm kidding. Really love the artwork to this game. So we start out in this little town. The morning fills your eyes. You try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed from the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, it's quite a dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but we had a few locals move your things to one of our older vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. So, I'm just going to tell you all about a very important mechanic in this game. Time only moves when you do. So see at the top it says 6 a.m. Move a little bit. It's been 16 minutes, I stop. Time doesn't move. There's your typical tutorial shit. And here's the fishing. Like I said, fairly calm fishing game. For now. And you know, the more you fish, the more money you make, the better you upgrade your boat, and it actually makes it easier to get through certain things. Now, if you see that little yellow thing whenever you're fishing, it basically means you get a trophy. And if you hit it, it's an instant success. As you can see, the yellow fish is, stands out, usually means it sells more. Now, You don't have a specified time in which you need to finish this game, despite the fact that it keeps track of the amount of days that's gone by. But generally, the more you play, the more you fish, the more upgrades you can get for your boat. And it's late. Now, I'm just gonna warn y'all. If you're not someone who can handle looking out on the water in the middle of the night, this is probably not the game for you. So you see, when nighttime falls, you'll see that little eye on your meter up there. That's called a paranoia meter. It gets more erratic when you see supernatural shit. I would explain now, but I would honestly rather go deliver these fish first. You don't want to get too adventurous in the beginning because you will croak. So, you dock. You step at the dock of Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see. You returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that price. Sell you. I understand you may not have the necessary funds, but I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go up towards improving the town. So, to recap, you need to sell fish at the local market to pay off your debt, and in return, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understood? Where do I sell the fish? Well, it's a pretty easy question to answer. So I'm just going to go with this one. Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Yes, so fish in this game have a timer. And it depends entirely on the fish. So some will go bad in a matter of hours. Others take a full day to turn into chum. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. A familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out there. It's not life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for the fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on the islands will pay you different, but you've still got a debt outstanding here. I'd suggest you work on paying that off first. So, let's see what you got. Alright, and you can sell them individually, or you can just sell in bulk. Like so. Voila. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, found something about docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Ooh. You're gonna want to take these whenever you get them. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned you might be needing modifications for your ship. You should pay her a visit. Before I do that, as you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements for your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take any damage on rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, as all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So we can't get this quite yet. But so far, the only equipment we really have is a basic fishing pole, a peculiar engine. Oh, nope, that's one item. Yeah, so the more you upgrade your boat, the better equipment you can get, and eventually you can make your boat the fastest thing in the water and be able to catch any kind of fish. But right now, options are limited, so wait until morning. And we just go back to it. It really ain't a difficult game. But I will say the first few days, don't even try fishing at night. Ain't no reason for that. Alright, got a message in a bottle. I'm not going to read all that, but I'll keep it up a little bit so once this is on the YouTube, y'all can read it if you want to. We also have an encyclopedia for various fish. There's over 151 types of fish in this game. And that includes aberrations, which are basically really weird looking fish. How weird are they? I'm glad you asked. We talking fish with like 3 eyes, 3 heads, fangs where there's not supposed to be any. Freaks of nature, one might call them. Alright, I will tell you right now though, at night, no matter what, you keep that fucking light on. Why do I say keep that light on? Because if it's off, you're gonna start seeing shit. You're not gonna see rocks. You're gonna start hallucinating. It's bad juju. Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Bright lights and sleeping reduce it. Now, here's the thing. You'd think, oh, well that means during the day... Already panicking, I see. But why? A hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. I've come to see the seas. I've come to meet people. Why not? There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back to the path that leads to the light. Well, that was odd. Now, I know I said probably not a good idea to fish at night. But to that I say...
A few moments later.
The mirror is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Today, thanks partially to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, you've been granted consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. Also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger service, so he'll have something to talk to you about very soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad that you've chosen to be here with us.
1 hour later.
At this spot, you can talk to a trader and trade, like, knickknacks you find in the water, but that's about it. So, just gonna wander around a bit. This area here is generally like a safe zone. Nothing too much to worry about, just don't run into the box. Now once you get outside the safe zone, well, may fish Jesus have mercy on you, because nothing out there will. So yeah, panic will cause rocks to... What? Panic will also cause that. I'm just gonna... You go away. Alright. And what I'm about to do is incredibly stupid. But because the particular fish I'm looking for only comes out at night, my options are limited. Put that light back. Alright, it's daylight. The eyeball is having a freaking panic attack. What do you think you're doing? Absolutely not, sir. Also, if your eyes hurt easily, you may want to turn off the chromatic abrasion thing in the setting. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I always say, take frequent breaks. It's important to be productive. See, he gets it. Alright. And we're gonna get a little bit of shut-eye. Right. Now, we don't have anything interesting to do right now, so we're just going to fish. Once I catch my first aberration and get to the next part of the story, that is when... Oh. What's this now? Ooh. Well, ain't you a nasty little creature? So... yeah. Aberrations are just fish that look really weird. What is it today? You hand a grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his finger firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against its bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From deep in his stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing. I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupt fish I've seen in these parts, so you may want to find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any. A man looking at you through the cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, not here. Meet me at Blackstone Island. Head out to the bay and cut south. I have business proposition you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Don't do that in the morning, because I'm going to tell you something right now. Y'all remember the eyes from earlier. The first time I played this game and saw that, I said, you know what, I'm just going to sit my fat ass way the hell away from that. Waited until the sun rose, then took off, panicked, still in full frenzy, and then being harassed by ghouls. So yeah, aberrations will only show up at night, and you'll know you're getting an aberration when you're fishing, because you're going to see that weird shimmer above the water. Now here. Because I got DLC. Oh, okay, so this thing is sign of ruin. It gives you a higher chance of getting aberrations. And the other thing I got is an arterial engine. Stats aren't really that good, but pretty decent early on. The bony blades of this grotesque engine are driven by a pulsating heart. It beats in time with your own. Alright, not fooling around, time for the story. The man is standing in a doorway, watching as you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance, as you can imagine. Retrieving them is proving to be a challenge. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that lets you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and your rewards will be beyond your imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. All I merely ask is a few hours with your vessel to make necessary alterations. What do you say? I accept. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. And now, he tells us what we need. This is the whole story. The relics you're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box, and a key. You'll be encouraged... I would encourage you to ask around towns about shipwrecks and other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Alright. And now we can start dredging. Oh, I said the name of the game. So dredging is kind of easy, but it's also kind of frustrating at the same time. You'll see why. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person who eats the flesh of one of these mutants? Nothing? They get sick or they go mad. Well, perhaps. I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Okay, Shady Man. Alright, now we can talk to this builder, the lighthouse keeper, or the mayor. I'm gonna talk to the lighthouse keeper. What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where currents carry in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see them, unnatural glow rising from the patch of dark water. can't imagine what's down there in the deep. If you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you move on. Who lives on Blackstone Isle? See a lot from up there. You know, I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watch for an unnatural glow flicker through the windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. Heard of any strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things from the top of the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds a lantern up so it shines brightly in your face. Are you really standing in front of me, or is this another of the fog's tricks? I should go. You approach a woman standing in dockside. She stares out at the sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. It's difficult. I don't want to talk about it. It's got to be goddamn better than this bloody town. I think I need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? We should all keep moving forward, moving a long way. I can't go back. Just gazing at the sea again, lost in thought. Say, bring me some materials. Maybe it can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I hear, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself up there. You're welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point if you mean when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. I bet. For right now, we rest. And I end my stream. Thank you those who joined me. I hope y'all have a good day.